we're getting together, making it happen. WRBN, Warner Robins. And the beat goes on.
What was the story? I just can't remember now.
WRBN, back again with my man Brad Darnell. Danny Boone here.
Doing it up.
And you can't remember what story?
I can't remember what we were talking about. Imagine that. We were talking about something when we met at the studio tonight, and it was a story, and we said, look, we'll stop talking about that, and we'll jump back into it in the podcast, and then we both forgot what we were talking about.
Right. It was, what did you think?
Oh, yeah,
I would do at this moment?
That song right there. What's it called?
At this moment?
What would you think? Or at this moment?
I think is what it's called. At this moment. I think what I would think it was called.
That's not confusing at all.
What would you think it was called?
What? How would you? I think
it'd be called At This Moment.
Okay, it's called
there
At This Moment.
Go.
Okay, all right.
See how that worked out?
We are. Oh, you know what? If we both work on it together, we might be able to make it through this.
What would you think? What would
we
you
said
think?
it over and over again. That's the chorus, right? What would you think?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, all right. Let's hear the story about this song and you can find this song on what, YouTube for sure. The video's cool as shit.
Yeah, it was originally. I mean, I don't know when it was originally performed or who wrote it, but I know Billy Vera and the Beaters performed it on TV. Well, what happened is Family Ties was a TV show back in the 80s, and I think there was an episode where his girl was going off to college, and they had to break up, or maybe it wasn't. It was a Michael J. Fox or the other dude.
Family Ties was Michael J. Fox.
Okay. Well, maybe it was that.
And his girlfriend was Bateman's sister. Jason Bateman's sister.
Yeah.
Okay. On that show. Right?
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
That was his sister.
I'm totally
That was
wrong.
his
I'm
sister
wrong.
in that show.
That's right. That's right. It wasn't his girlfriend. It was
Justine
his sister.
Bateman was
Okay.
his sister.
That's right.
But
well,
anyway,
at least I know some of it.
The song. Here's how different
Okay.
things were back then. And I don't know if there was a blast because I don't know how the record labels work now, much less back then. But that night, it was like there was primetime TV back then. You know, Monday, Tuesday. Those were big nights.
Yeah.
And that TV show came on. And during that moment was so big when they went off to college and they played that song. And that the next day, it was the biggest song in the nation.
Whoa, damn.
The next day.
Well, that's
how big that show was. And that's how I learned it. And Billy Vera killed that shit.
And that's the song they played.
What did you think?
Billy Vera's song.
Yeah, Billy Vera's song. So
and so that was a long time ago.
Long time. I don't remember when the shows were out. It was in the 80s.
And did you hear it and think, I fucking love that song?
I didn't see it during the show. I saw the show. I think I remember the episode, but I don't remember much about it. But I do remember the song being big and seeing the video on MTV. And that's most. And then eventually it went to VH1.
I do not remember seeing the video on MTV. I don't know why. That's weird to me.
Yeah, he killed it. It was just a performance video mostly, but
because when I heard the song, when I heard you do it, I don't think I've ever heard it before. But love it.
I
Great
tried
song,
my
man.
best to mimic him and couldn't come close. But
it's a great song. The video's really cool. You put your heart and soul into it. That's what's good about it.
I'm a good actor at times.
Yeah.
But I really.
I was talking about the recording.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I've heard.
You did put your heart and soul into that, don't you?
I guess,
You weren't joking when you did that shit.
Trying to hit the notes, and yeah, all that. I mean, soul and all that, putting your heart and soul in it. Whatever.
Whatever. It's all that's it. That's bullshit.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I like recording records in 3 days. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing like that.
I like. To
I'm
do
just
that.
mean. There's times for that.
Are you saying that I'm sounding cheesy? I wasn't trying to sound cheesy. I was talking about putting your heart and soul into it. I was like,
no, I'm saying
when you listen to that song, you're singing it like you're singing that song. You sing your fucking heart out on that song. It's
I
really
appreciate
good,
it, man.
And I don't like songs like that generally.
Yeah,
it sounds like a country song to me.
Really.
It really does.
I always thought it sounded like old R&B.
Is the steel guitar in the original version?
No.
Oh, okay.
I
don't know.
Everybody puts a steel guitar in something just to make it country.
Well, why though?
Do you know that? Do you know that?
Is that what you had to do to get it?
Killer Mike is from Adamsville, Georgia. That's a country ass place. It's not, and everybody ain't running around going gling-a-ling, gling-a-ling, and it's like, it's like people are crazy.
Well, it's not, yeah, I know. It's not too rock and roll around where I live too either, so I understand that. A little bit country.
But I'm saying it's just a weird thing, man. There's all, and I use Killer Mike, because I know he's from Adamsville, or I know Adams. But I'm just saying, there's so many, fucking Hawkinsville. What's his name's from there? That bad. Anyway.
Saturday, August 19th, Rehab plays the Esquire Club at 8:30 p.m. in Dickinson, North Dakota. Saturday, September 2nd, Rehab plays To Remember 2023 at 11 a.m. with Afro Man, Pembroke, Virginia.
Good.
I'm getting one. It's time to one up. Whoa!
Time to one-up each other. Quack, quack, quack. The new session by
Brad. I'm going to one-up you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we're going to do.
We're not.
I would like to play a game of horse.
We can do that.
We should do that sometime. And podcast it. It'd be better.
It'd be horse.
It would be.
Oh no, I ain't playing all that one-on-one type bullshit.
No. I'm just kidding you. I would just want to do some horse, man. I would not.
Horse.
Though maybe we should try some one-on-one since you're not down with it. I would probably smoke your ass.
Yeah, you would. I wouldn't care if your feet were wheels. You'd smoke my ass if you.
I got some shoes that wheels pop out.
Some Heelys?
He knows what they're called. I love that. Yeah. Weren't they cool? I do not have them, but man, I always thought that. I was like, that if you were running a lot, if you were hanging around a skate park, I don't know if it would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Heelys.
Oh, they're stupid. Yeah.
You know what?
Look. What are you wearing?
It's half. Look. It's half a tennis shoe or sneaker, half a roller skate.
Thank you.
And you got to clean. So check this out. You're out playing ball.
Yeah. You're rolling.
But you got your wheels tucked.
You're walking.
You got your wheels tucked.
Okay.
You go in for a layup. Somebody bumps you. One wheel kind of pops out. You land on that bitch when you plant your foot. You've lost half your fucking loins. Just on a damn twist.
Oh!
You know what I mean? Or just knee or whatever. I just mean your whole, there's all kind of things, sinews and damn things.
You brought the loins in it real quick.
Loin.
It's the wires
tender.
and the loins. It's all. He said
sinews.
Tender loins.
There's sinews and fucking bone and gristle in there.
Did you say gristle?
Gristle. And You know what I mean? You fuck that shit up, boy. With a damn, and you could sue Heelys.
Bring it now. He said Gristle.
You don't see no basketball players wearing Heelys.
You don't.
You could probably get away with traveling just as much if you did. But
I was gonna say you'd probably be called for traveling more.
Fucking rock. They run it up and down the court. They should.
They average of 10 miles.
They should turn it to lacrosse.
It's not lacrosse.
That's a funny thing because they carry the ball.
Oh,
and just throw it.
I thought they're walking. Yeah, I see. Heelys. Jeez, fucking lacrosse. Who? Lacrosse, really? What the hell is that?
They say they used to do it with a skull back in the days. I think.
Now that sounds cool.
I think it
Carry the skull around.
It sounds French, of course. Oh my gosh, she just did a dippity doo.
It sounds French.
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
And,
Lacrosse.
Yes, maybe. But
Stop.
I think there was some
lacrosse.
they used to do it, but there was a skull, I think, in the hammock or net of the.
And I love you call it a hammock.
Yes, in the.
In your little in the net.
I don't know.
I don't know
that
how the plays. I don't know.
That could be totally fictitious.
It just seems
like I saw it.
I don't understand how they can just run around. Do they have to throw it after a certain amount of time? Do they only carry the skull? Do they do it with the skull now?
I don't know. The way I look at lacrosse, and I'm not in shape for it, but if you toss me that fucking lacrosse ball or whatever it is, and I caught it, I'm hauling ass all the way through.
Why not run all the way up to the goal and then throw it in right in front?
Or just run through the goal, run the dude over.
I think that you got to stop like soccer. You can't run beyond a certain amount point.
So soccer, you can't run beyond
Yeah, that's totally true. You can't rush the goalie in soccer. You cannot run right through him.
I just thought they were running everywhere. I had no idea.
No.
They got quadrants?
I would say they have quadrants, and I do believe that lacrosse is just like soccer, except for they're carrying the little skull, as you say. It's ball now, I think, in a little pouch with a stick on it. It seems barbaric. I don't know.
Feel like I'm on.
I'm getting that.
Feel like I'm on Carol Burnett all of a sudden. It's like, what kind of joke is that?
What is that? All right,
ball in a pouch with a little stick.
I thought we would. Yeah, I know. Ball in a pouch.
Where's Harvey?
That's what it is. Where's Harvey Corbin?
Where's Harvey Corbin when you need him?
He was great.
Yeah, he would have fell out about that.
Yeah. That show was just great. But that's, probably most people won't get that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's old. Old. Let's talk. Let's get back where we were, where we left off last week. Last week, we had you wandering around life, wondering what you were going to do. No, you actually you went off in a tangent about your dream. It was pretty cool. I liked it. It was about your dream and doing what you want to do and doing everything you got to do. And I got to do it. And I'll do it. You did it. And you were just talking about people were telling that you couldn't do what you wanted to do, and you were like, I just don't understand. Family and friends and people that are close to you. And you're like, I don't get it. Why can't I do that? You just seem like in your mind that, because before you were telling me you were going to be a sports star, and
yeah, I was delusional.
You were saying that.
Truly delusional. And I remember when
jeez.
You're wow. I remember.
Oh, jeez. My lungs.
No, I don't remember. And I was just sitting there saying, I remember.
I forgot.
No, I like that sound.
That's a weird sound. Don't break.
What was it we were talking about?
Oh man, I hate when you do that. Okay, we were talking about.
Oh, everybody it wasn't so much.
You were delusional, and first you thought you were going to be a sports star, and you were delusional. Then then you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this rap thing, and then people are like, are you what rap
Look,
thing?
man.
And you're like, fuck that, I'm doing it. And then you did it. You did it with the record. You guys did it, and now you find yourself here, and you're like, that's what you were talking about last time, going on
Yeah, we
following
were.
your dreams.
Yeah, just and I don't know. It was just a different time, and
It was like 1999.
I don't know
2000.
why I was so confident in my abilities to do that, to do, rhyming and shit. Because I just knew I was good at it, and I couldn't. But at the time where I was from, people in adult roles like parents and other parents, they wasn't hearing that shit. It was like, that should have been gone in fucking 3 years. You know what I mean?
They were like, it was just a
fad or
just
whatever.
a fad.
And I was like, I don't know. I think I'm pretty fucking good. I'm probably gonna keep doing this dumb shit, like talking crazy.
The crazy part about it for me is that when we listen to whom it may consume versus, and I'm going ahead in time, versus even the next record and the next record and the next record and the next record. I mean, we're talking worlds apart from what you've done on there, because it seems like your singing ability, I don't know what the hell happened and what happened after that, because it just seems like that you are just limiting yourself on to whom it may consume as far as your singing ability.
No. I didn't sing then. I didn't really.
I know, but
I didn't
that's what's
really
crazy
commit
part.
to singing until Southern Discomfort, because that's what got us the deal, and I don't mean that braggadociously. I just remember Nate Smith saying, "If you do that right there, I'll sign y'all." And I said, "Okay."
Okay, you talked about that before.
Yeah, but as far as before that, or what
You just didn't. I mean,
I
what
wasn't-
was it that Nate was like? He heard you singing. I mean,
Well,
that record right there? It's good. It's it is
I
what
was
it
just
is.
hammered, and I was in the film, singing.
Okay.
I'm drinking again. I'm drinking again. I'm drinking. And he was like, if you do that, I'll sign you. And
Oh yeah, so it was that song,
but before that, we were talking about
which is weird because that's would never be the song I would, if I heard it. I was like, oh, I'm signing you.
and I don't think
Because-
it was because of that. And I don't think it was because of how good I sang. I think once I did sing,
He was like, oh shit, this guy can rap and sing.
no, he saw the package of there's 3 dudes, one of them sings, but he put it together quick.
Oh,
He was a money man. He knew his but
Okay.
I think because it was everything was so plugged in to the matrix at that time and what's going on and following the recipe that my rhyme skills did get overshadowed by my singing, and I think people thought of me as the singer instead of a rapper. And I'm not the rapper, but I'm definitely a rapper. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was like,
My favorite rapper.
and
Hey, man,
people
you're
would
my
always
favorite
tell
rapper.
me to choose one. So then I started sing rapping. So
Sing
I'd be
rapping.
oh
man.
And then
That reminds me of
not that I started it; it had been done before. But so I started doing that, and then when
that
people would say you need to sing instead of rap, and I'd be like, so I started sing rapping, and then it was always, it's like, are you gonna? If I had to go into a fight the rest of my life and only could use one hand, that would be retarded. Why does anybody limit anybody with anything? and off of some racial bias and what fits into the plug. You know what I mean? It's just fucking retarded.
Yeah, you don't fit into the puzzle at all. You're the puzzle piece that like is like, what the fuck did they give me here? This shit does not fit at all. It looks like it fits in the picture, but it does not fit into the puzzle. It's totally different. That's Danny Boone for you. That, in my opinion,
Thank you. I guess
different
I don't know
because
how to take that.
when I heard you do that shit that you're talking about, that sing rapping, I want to say that what brings to mind is the stuff that's on Cause We Can. If you don't drop it, there's some songs on there that are like you're doing that shit, and I was like, when I heard that, I'm like, man, I've never heard anything like this in my life. I'm like, it's so cool. It's so, I don't know, but maybe
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Didn't listen to them. Don't forget, I come from a different tribe, and a lot of people that listen to Rehab come from a different background that you came from.
An ilk. A different ilk.
They did come from a different ilk.
What is an ilk? I've seen
I
it.
don't know what ilk is, but if that means a different background or different, like how we were divided. You're divided in high school or whatever. You
Yeah.
had your stoners, and you had your preppy people, and you had this, and you had that, and everybody with that, something like that. But I just came from a rock and roll kind of. Just
Then you had the cool kids with dope head parents.
Always. No, I don't know what you're talking about. What?
No, that was a joke.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
But
he comes back. Oh, yeah. Yes, I know it's little, but it smells like a foot.
hey,
Hey, thank you very much. He'll be here all week. He'll be here all week, folks.
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
I'll be here.
Guy.
Oh, week.
Oh. Only get that if you're. You only get that if you're a Patreon. You really only get that acting thing if you're a Patreon.
See, I'll be here all week.
If you want to see all of these podcasts on video like me, come support us on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com and look for WRBN Podcast. You will see every episode on video and some extras. Come check it out. This guy over here. But
only for a day.
Speaking of week, so we were talking about Rehab Unreleased Track of the Week, this popular segment that we have that goes on every week. But tonight we have a special request. Special request.
Tonight we'll make history. Honey, you and I. Sabbatando land mine. Saki Siglun tonight.
We're moving.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy. Yeah. Everybody always loves that, Danny. This one is a OG. You and Chris Crisis. This one I remember back. Do you remember MySpace? Oh yeah. Remember MySpace? Remember that shit?
Yeah.
I remember I come saw you in concert and then I hit you up on MySpace. I'm like, hey Danny, I love the show. Thanks, man. You hit me back. Thanks, dog.
Yeah. That's still my go-to answer.
It is.
Thanks, dog.
Thanks, dog.
People be
That was
like,
dope.
Which sucks because I get tired on the road.
If he tells you,
next thing you know, the cops are coming up to you talking about, hey man, you need to move your truck. You're like, thanks, dog.
Yeah. If Danny Boone leaves a comment on like your picture, or it texts you back if you send him a picture, if he says that's dope, you know that's just not good. Not good. And you'll answer, yeah, that's dope. I've done it. I've sent you pictures before.
How do you know that?
That's
I just
dope.
don't like texting.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's like, yeah, that's dope.
I know. I
Yeah,
usually
he
leave
gets
some
around it. Anyway, this
innocuous answer.
This one is from the old school MySpace thing. You and Chris Crisis. I don't know if you and Chris Crisis did it. Did you guys do it in a? I want to say you did it in a dirty, fucking ratty hotel room one night.
I don't. I have
hoping.
to listen to the beat, and I'll tell you. Try to tell you who produced it.
All right, this is Rehab
Who
all
did the
night
beat anyway,
OG
yeah.
version. Here we go, man. This is dope.
Yeah, it's me.
All night.
Might be steak. Might be a remix from mine. Or
Welcome to the cycle that never
Might be
ends,
hard.
where we quick to sever ties with friends if they don't got what we want or think we need. It gets ugly quick in the tick on the clock for the time of the day or the night. Don't matter, cause yay is all we crave in a major way. Had a deja vu and a vuja day. Or should I say I've been awake 8 days and ain't Jack been doing things I can't take back. Called dude to bring by one more 8 just to face the sunshine. Down to one line, round here we run wide open, hoping that the next one will feel close to good as it did the first time. Sicko, wacko, psycho, it goes all night, morning to the noon, to the AM, the PM.
definitely not mixed well.
Not even the weekend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, the PM again. It's not even the weekend, my friend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, the PM again. And it's not even the weekend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, the PM again. It's not even the weekend, my friend. Get out of cars and dingy bars, retards acting large and in charge. Yeah, now hardly have your Mac Crystal, the bitch will get you to point your pistol. Paranoid and pissed because this dude dissed you, at least you think so. He's hitting your girl too, that's what your mind says. If it's a fact, she a dope fiend trick, how you want her to act? You gave her the first hit, now her arm got tracked. That's the sort of things that occur in the darkness. Looking through the blinds at the crown bit parked, at the neighbors unmarked. I bet they narking, break close the curtain, they probably watching. I bet they got you, better do the rest of it. Get rid of it, shit, make the best of it. Get high, way up, they gon' stay up all night, morning to the noon, to the AM, the PM again, and it's not even the weekend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, to the PM again, it's not even the weekend, my friend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, the PM again, and it's not even the weekend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, to the PM again, it's not even the weekend, my friend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, the PM again, and it's not even the weekend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, to the PM again, it's not even the weekend, my friend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, the PM again, and it's not even the weekend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, to the PM again, it's not even the weekend, my friend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, the PM again, and it's not even the weekend. All night, morning to the noon, to the AM, to the PM again, it's not even the weekend, my friend. All night, morning to the noon,
Cut out
to the
sooner.
AM, the PM again.
But yeah, it's not mixed very well, but I can tell it's
Man, hey, that's Rehab unreleased tracks for you. Some of this shit's not perfect,
Damn,
but
but I
it
can
is
tell-
fucking.
I can tell mixed. It had a
Well, that
monstrous-
one, who knows? I mean, it was probably pulled from MySpace and then reworked. I don't know if that version right there, that is, I mean, I don't have, folks, I do not have access to the original versions of everything sometimes, so we're just going with what we got, but that was a great track.
Hell, I don't have access.
This guy,
And I was there for all that shit.
he did it. He's like, I did it all, and I don't have it. But anyway, that's what unreleased tracks is all about. We pull some shit out the hat and see what happens.
right.
That one, that was great.
Thank you.
I love that one from MySpace back in the day.
It was a good one, man.
Back in the day. It was a good one.
It was a good one. I can't remember if we did.
Do you not know where you recorded that version at? Yeah, you're like, rolled his eyes at me, folks.
I just don't know.
It's okay.
Some of the drum choices sound like so many different people in the thing, and then at the time, the type of music.
Yeah,
And then at the time, the type of music it was.
No, I hear you. Everybody always asks, so I always try to get everything that I can. But it's okay if you don't remember everything. Everybody understands that, obviously. Yeah. But that's cool. It, that song does turn up on a future record. So that one's on Welcome Home as a bonus track.
I don't think it's as good as the one as that one though.
No, it's not. It totally has a different swing to it. Has totally has a different vibe to it. I don't know why, but it's one of those things. It has a totally different vibe to it, but it's still cool. But it has the piano and everything. It's still very cool, but it's not that. And that one is just the OG version. But hey, we'll get to the other version. We'll play that one, and we'll be dancing and shit to that one.
We'll be dancing, dancing in the street. Music playing, records playing, I'm done to eat. Escargot.
Escargot?
Sky City on New Orleans. On this August the 20th, wish Deborah Tucker a happy birthday. Tell her to go to Chick-fil-A, get a large waffle fry, and I'd get the damn provolone cheese on top of that bitch too on the damn. Hell yeah. And I hope it's a great birthday for you. Much love from the Rehab Clique. Or do what you gotta do. It's fire! Yo, what's up? Thanks to the new Patreons. Terry TK Poe, Lori Daniel, Anthony Courtney, and Rochelle Powell. Thank you for your support. And y'all come check us out. And tell everybody about the WRBN podcast.
At this time, I'm going to ask you to please like and subscribe on the platform that you're listening on. If you like this podcast, if you could download, it'd be great because we do get the better downloads and the downloads and the downloads. It all works out if you download it. Works better, not just plays, but
do what you gotta do. I'm just kidding. Please help us. I was just joking. And follow us on all the socials. Come check out our Patreon. Check you next time. And I meant that. And interest challenge.